Sami woke up on the 10th day of Ramadan feeling irritated. Yesterday had been a tough day. He had tried to control his words, but it hadn't been easy. Today, he felt frustrated because someone at school had been unkind to him. At suhoor, his mother noticed his grumpy expression. "Sami, is something wrong?" Sami sighed. "Yesterday, Bilal made fun of me in front of everyone. He laughed because I couldn't answer a math question fast enough. It was really embarrassing." His father, who had been quietly listening, said, "That sounds difficult. What did you do?" Sami frowned. "Nothing, but I'm still angry. I don't even want to talk to him today." His mother gently placed a hand on his shoulder. "Do you know that Ramadan is also about forgiveness? The Prophet Muhammad was the most forgiving person, even when people hurt him." Sami raised an eyebrow. "But why should I forgive Bilal? He embarrassed me." His father smiled. "Because forgiveness is not just for others, it's also for ourselves. When you hold on to anger, it only makes you feel worse. But when you forgive, your heart feels light and free." Sami thought about that while finishing his suhoor. He wasn't sure if he wanted to forgive Bilal, but he would think about it. At school, Sami avoided Bilal. He didn't want to talk to him. But then, during lunch break, he saw something surprising. Bilal was sitting alone, looking sad. Sami hesitated. Should he ignore him? Or should he find out what was wrong? After a deep breath, he walked over. "Hey, Bilal, are you okay?" Bilal looked up, surprised. I got a bad grade on my test," he muttered. "Now I feel stupid." Sami suddenly understood. Yesterday, Bilal had embarrassed him, but maybe it wasn't because he was mean. Maybe it was because he was struggling himself. Instead of staying mad, Sami sat next to him. "It's okay, Bilal. Everyone makes mistakes. If you want, I can help you study." Bilal's eyes widened. "You would do that, even after I made fun of you?" Sami smiled. "Yeah. Because I realized that holding on to anger only hurts me. And in Ramadan, we should forgive each other." Bilal looked down, then said softly, "I'm sorry, Sami. I was feeling bad about my own grades, and I took it out on you. I shouldn't have done that." Sami nodded. "It's okay. Let's start over." That evening, as he sat down for iftar, Sami felt lighter. Forgiving Bilal had taken away his anger. He realized that forgiveness is not a weakness, it's a strength. During Maghrib prayer, he made a special dua, "Ya Allah, help me to always forgive others, just like I hope you will forgive me." After Tarawih, his mother asked, "So, did you forgive Bilal?" Sami smiled. "Yes, and I feel much better. I think I understand now. Ramadan teaches us to forgive, because we also want Allah to forgive us." His father nodded. "That's exactly right. The Prophet taught us that when we forgive others, Allah forgives us even more." Sami realized something amazing. Forgiving others isn't just good for them, it's good for us too. Before bed, Sami wrote in his Ramadan journal, "Today, I learned that forgiveness is a gift, not just for others, but for ourselves. Letting go of anger makes our hearts lighter." He thought about the countless times he had made mistakes. Didn't he also want people to forgive him? Didn't he also want Allah to forgive him? night, he made another dua, Ya Allah, help me be someone who forgives easily, so that you will forgive me on the day of judgment. The next morning, he woke up feeling happier. He no longer carried the weight of anger, and he felt closer to Allah because he had followed the example of the Prophet. At school, when Bilal saw him, he smiled. Thanks for yesterday, Sami. You're a good friend. Sami grinned. Friends forgive each other. And just like that, he knew forgiveness had made both of them better people. Moral of the story: forgiveness isn't just for others, it's a gift we give ourselves.